Alrighty, so we've had a little bit of a turn of events here with the master cylinder on my, well, not the master cylinder, but the clutch master cylinder on my truck. And this is the one that we were installing. And I decided, okay, we're going to go the old school method, pulled the master cylinder off, and blocked it with a piece of angle bar and a couple of sockets, and decided to pump it down and bleed it out the old school way, not using a vacuum pump or pressure or anything like that. So all was going good. I was using I guess you could say the Lonely Guys method of bleeding a clutch, which was taking a old tire iron, propping it against the pedal and onto the front of the seat, and running the power seat up to push the pedal down and keep it held down, going under the truck, loosening up the bleed screw, tightening it before the pressure finish coming out, or the fluid finish coming out, and repeat, which was all good. I was getting a little bit more pedal each time I did that, until about the fourth time, where I ran the seat forward and then heard a pop and a clunk as the master cylinder fell onto the driveway. Or not the master cylinder, the slave cylinder fell down onto the driveway. And it appears that the master cylinder had the same fate as the slave cylinder. As you can see, there was a pre-existing crack here, which under pressure just blew this whole side off of the cylinder, the plastic cylinder, and the cable just went down and on the ground, and all the fluid went spewing out everywhere. Yay. But anyway, my presumptions were incorrect that this was a replacement, as this is the heavy-duty style with the braided line. Either this was a replacement at some point, or this is perhaps the factory setup on this truck. I really don't know, because all the OEM spec units that I have found are with the plastic, complete plastic line. But as we can see here, we have an original Chrysler sticker on here. There's no part number or anything to order a replacement. But yeah, I think we're going to go another route here. And let's see if we're awake. No, we're not. See if I can crank up the brightness here. So oh, you can actually see that kind of well, actually, on camera. It's easier to see on camera than it is on film, or with the naked eye. But if we take a look at the actual master cylinder, the line, this is pretty degraded around the top here. I don't know if that's, it looks pretty bad. The part where the pin actually interacts with it to hold it in. But I've got a few options here. We've got AutoZone, which is where I originally purchased the cylinder from, the slave cylinder. And we have our, hold on, let me stop. Alright, so yeah, I forgot to hit play, so I forget where we were, but here we go. This is the options we have. Duralast clutch and master cylinder for $163.99. Unfortunately, that has the plastic line. We'll go to Advance. They also have a aluminum master and slave cylinder. Again, this is the Dorman clutch and master slave assembly for $1060 with the plastic line. That's their more expensive option. And they have the CarQuest Clutch Technovation pre-filled clutch master slave and line assembly for $164.99. Again, that has the aluminum cylinders, however, a plastic line. And the issue that I'm having with the plastic line is having the V10 engine under a heavy load. I have read that people have had experiences with well, your exhaust gets pretty hot when you're under load, and this clutch line runs about 2 inches or so from the exhaust manifold on the driver's side and is prone to melting through because this is quite a powerful engine, and yeah. So I don't think I'll be running it hard enough to do that, but I really don't want to take the chance. And that's, again, $165. I've already dropped $50 on the cylinder that I have. I don't really want to reuse the cable that I have, because although the slave cylinder side cleaned up pretty good, the master cylinder side doesn't look quite as healthy. The sealing surface still looks good, but the part where it holds the pin in is questionable. And yeah, I'm leaning towards getting one of the pre-filled assemblies, but we'll go here to Rock Auto, which I already have some stuff on a cart here for the brakes that I'm going to be working on. And here we've got master cylinders: 1222, 2279, 2384, 2384, 3179, 3279, 3679, 4279, 4299. I feel like I'm an auctioneer. Going once, going twice, sold to nobody. Unfortunately, these are all the plastic cylinders. Now, if it was one of the aluminum cylinders for $12.22, yeah, I'd go for it in a snap and hope my line is good, because unfortunately the line appears to not be available anywhere. But they also have pre-filled assemblies. And let's see here, the AMS Automotive pre-bled clutch system includes slave cylinder, master cylinder, and connecting line. Heavy duty option. Info. And there we have it. That looks like exactly what I took off the truck. Unfortunately, it does have the plastic master and slave cylinders. However, it does have the braided stainless line. And that is $113.79, and it only adds about $1 to my shipping charges on the items that I already have in the cart. So I think I'm going to go ahead and order that, and we will be back when it arrives. Thanks for watching.